kids as young as 2 and 3 that come up to me before the game and do some of my signature calls. And I have people as old as 70 do the same thing. It's absolutely wonderful, man, that I've been able to bridge the gap with everyone. But connecting with the youngest fans are just the absolute best, because it's going to take the fandom into the next generation, the next stratosphere. Sky Miles Bridges. How I got.
The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. Hi, everyone. Looking now at some numbers for Kristaps Porzingis.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
And the starting group for the Spurs. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Then there's Murray. Then there's Brown. And for the Mavericks, Doncic out there with Josh Richardson. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Kaminsky. And it's DeRozan in its small forward. There's the lob to Brown. Richardson against Johnson. Porzingis. And Pirtle sends it back. And he gets it back. Richardson covered. Pass to Pirtle. And Greg, for those players who were discussed in trade talks but weren't dealt at the deadline, is it hard for them to ever trust team management again?
You know, initially it is a shock to the system, but you learn quickly it's a part of being a professional. And some guys can block out the noise and manage their emotions. Others will struggle with it a little bit.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Here's Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. It's scary.
And Greg, along with the power, Johnson brings great athleticism.
And that makes him a tremendous rebounder. Can switch defensively. It's within the realm of possibility that he becomes an all-star someday.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Doncic. Richardson the pass to Doncic. Got a piece of it and stolen by Murray. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis against Murray. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here's Doncic. It's Richardson on the wing. Back to Doncic. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got 5.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Brown the pass to Pirtle. Shoots over DeRozan. San Antonio again missing. Mavericks leading by 3. Kaminsky kicks to Doncic. Here's Richardson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Spurs have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And he makes that one.
There, they get it going. 1 for 4 now. Always feel good to get that first one.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
They just seem to match up very well whenever they play these guys. You can tell they have a ton of confidence.
Here's Brown. Frank Kaminsky making his last shot. Brown the pass to Johnson. Puts it up from 12, and he drops that one in. He has 6.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Richardson outside. Doncic against Murray. And finished off by Kaminsky.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Now here is Pirtle. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that one drops.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Chalk up 2 there. Spurs trail by 3. Brown outside. Spurs working the ball around now. That evens the score.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Murray against Doncic. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I did speak with the head coach of the Spurs. And at the top of coach's to-do list is figuring out how to deal with the Kristaps Porzingis mismatch. Coach says Porzingis can be a nightmare to defend because of his height and shooting. If we go big, he'll drag our rim protectors away. But if we go small, he shoots right over us. That's why KD referred to him as the unicorn. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Brunson scanning the floor. And a fast break now for the Spurs. There's the pass to Porter. Five on the clock. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Not loose. And here again, the Spurs in transition. Up the court they go. They get it back. And they pick up 2. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Hung outside. Singletary sinks the triple.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Mavericks trail by 9, and the Mavericks call time here.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Richardson against Dinwiddie. They need this. And it's finished off by Richardson as he lays it in.
Tough finish inside. Josh Richardson making it look easy. Poised to be a key player for years to come.
To the inside. Young. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
It's Young. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thaddeus Young.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player, a multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Richardson up top. Dinwiddie covering. Fader on the way. That shot off the mark. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
And here's Brunson. Following Otto Porter's 3. Takes it inside. Brunson, good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Mr. Dinwiddie takes the 3. Kleba with the rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. Just couldn't hit it.
Right wing. Richardson outside. Shot clock at 5. The 3 rejected by Young. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Count it, good. And the Spurs lead by 12.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And so it's San Antonio enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the court right now for the Spurs, and it's blocked. And here is Kleba. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Richardson. Yes, that goes in.
You talk about a guy who's added some strength over the years. Look at the hit Josh took, and he was still able to convert.
Young outside. Spurs working the ball around now. Singletary. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing. I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes with different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Johnson's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. It's rebounded by Brunson.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And so he hits both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Look at that.
Nice. Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Brunson with a clean look. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Brunson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's hauled in by Porzingis. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. That's to Doncic. From outside the arc, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Murray outside. Inside, Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Great recognition by Pirtle, slicing through the defense in these pick-and-roll sets.
Mavericks trail by 7. The pass to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Singletary. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Dallas has gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pirtle against Doncic. A shot off that time. Spurs leading by 5. Murray looking around. And it's Pirtle at the elbow. Back to Murray. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Doncic. Pass to Brunson. Johnson with the block. And that's on a bounce. Dallas will retain possession. And the Spurs making a change here. Brown's checked in. From the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter.
And the mid-range, no longer a challenge for Doncic. He has rapidly become one of the best three-level scorers in the game.
Walker's checked in for Murray. Now Doncic, a 24-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And his shot blocking helped as well. Those 2 blocks he had were big for them.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Jalen Brunson.
And becoming more physical over the years. DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, GA. He's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane.
Richardson outside. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Down low, Johnson. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Doncic with it, now guarded by Purtle. Doncic, no good. San Antonio's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Porzingis with the steal. Passes to Kaminsky. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Purtle. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Doncic. 16 points for him. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Doncic against Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. And it's Doncic missing. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Jazz. Porter kicks to Dinwiddie. It's deflected, and they'll get another chance. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Number 23.
.125 left now here in the second. Round down low. Goes up again. Young, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Richardson. His last outing, he had 8 points. And it's blocked by Brown, and he's able to get it back. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Young outside. Outside, Porter fires the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
3 points.
Porter's got the game tied up here for the Spurs. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Richardson. And they get it back. Back to Doncic. It's good. Doncic has got 20 points.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The pass to Dinwiddie. To the middle. Here's Young. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Backed by great length, I call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Doncic passes to Kleba, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 20 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. He seems to have carried the momentum from his last game right into tonight. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your take on it?
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end. Getting the ball into...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Mavericks, they've got Richardson, Kaminsky out there at DeRozan, and there's Porzingis, and it's Doncic in at the one spot. The Spurs have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. And so here is Dallas. Doncic outside. Pass to Kaminsky. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. Here's Richardson. San Antonio with the rebound. Murray outside. Here's Brown. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second.
It's on Porzingis.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For San Antonio, they've been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Looking to get it going. The shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And as we've seen at the defensive end, Murray can rack up a lot of steals.
Greg, the reason why we know this: long arms, quick hands, and once he picks it, he's off to the races. A tremendous open court play.
That one goes. Count it. DeRozan's got 5 now.
One of the best mid-range shooters in the NBA, DeMar DeRozan makes a living from this spot.
Dishes it to Murray. To the paint. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here's DeRozan. And Pirtle sends it back. Brown down low. He's against Porzingis. Porzingis with the block. And Brown throws it down hard.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Doncic, no good.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Murray against Kaminsky. Here's Pirtle. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Up top, DeRozan, defended by Pirtle. DeRozan's shot is good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And for Pirtle, the stats don't tell the whole story. Steve, he just does whatever he can to help his team.
He's a good screener, solid defender, runs the floor, and you can't teach his size.
Dallas making a switch here. Brunson's checked in, and the Spurs making a change here. Kicks to Johnson. Hung outside. Tipped away. Down low. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic right side. To the middle. Here's Brunson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
6 to shoot. Here's White. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Trying to get open is Johnson. Young. Good.
Staying patient, letting the play develop. Derek White understands his role in this offense.
Here's DeRozan. San Antonio with the rebound. Young's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Johnson finds White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Doncic outside. Floats one up. He takes it up and lays it in. Doncic has got 22 points.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Guarded by Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Rudd, guarded by Porter. Porter pulls it in.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
It doesn't go for him. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Here's the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
The Mavericks have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
San Antonio making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. High arcing shot. It's rebounded by Brunson. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. That ties the game.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Here's Dinwiddie. He gets that one.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie's got 8 points.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
Dallas calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
.156 left to play in the third. Rudd, guarded by Porter. Doncic left side. Dinwiddie with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Porter's running, and the shot is good. And it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet. He'll find an open man.
Here's Brunson. Not going to go that time. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Spurs have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And he gets the bucket.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Young against Brunson. A rebound by Young. Young's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Dinwiddie with the steal. To the inside. And there's Porter on the assist by Dinwiddie. 10 points for him.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Passes it to Brunson. Looking to end the run, and it's blocked. And so the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. Richardson, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. Spurs also with the sub. Brown, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. 24 seconds left in the third. Gallus again missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
He sinks the 11-footer.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Richardson outside. 1 second left. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's San Antonio going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for San Antonio, Porter is out there with Brown. Then there's Murray. Then there's Purtle.
Coming onto the floor for your Mavs, DeMar DeRozan.
Inside. Here's Brunson. Rejected by Murray.
So quick off the floor, Murray can afford to wait until the shooter commits.
He kicks to Porter. To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Spurs lead by 12.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Brunson, no good.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Brown the pass to Purtle. He dishes it to Murray. Lock at 6. Back to Purtle. Porzingis with the block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Dallas. Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Just over a minute play here in the fourth. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Derek White's checked in for San Antonio. Mavericks trail by 12. Brunson kicks to Kaminsky. Porzingis trying to get free. Kaminsky misses. And so White will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Brunson against Purtle. Richardson outside. Clock at 4. From deep. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Spurs substitution, number 24.
San Antonio leading by 12. Pass to Johnson. The dish to Brown. Let's go. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Richardson cover. Down low. Purtle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Purtle's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs. Here's Richardson. Porzingis trying to get free. Richardson, good.
Very good at working off the pick and roll. Josh getting all the separation he needs.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. To the middle. Good work defensively by Richardson. Mavericks shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from DeRozan.
This is where DeRozan is one of the best. Below the foul line, making plays.
Dallas foul. Frank Kaminsky III. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for San Antonio. Keldon Johnson.
And both free throws good for Johnson. For Dallas, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. DeRozan with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 10 in the bucket from DeMar DeRozan.
Nice release from DeMar DeRozan. He can make that shot if he gets a good look.
Murray outside. For 3. And the 3 ball is good. And the Spurs lead by 13.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
DeRozan against Purtle. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Mavericks. San Antonio calls timeout. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Doncic against Johnson. Tries from 10. Rebound by Murray. Spurs leading by 15. To the inside. Pirtle. It's good. Pirtle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And there's the pass to Kaminsky. Back to Doncic. The teardrop falls in. Doncic has got 24.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Pass to Murray. Lets it fly from 18. No good off the back of the rim.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Richardson against Murray. Murray with the defensive effort.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
No good on that one. Nice D from Doncic. Mavericks trail by 15. Going inside, and the dunk by Doncic.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Down low. DeRozan defending, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. San Antonio making a switch here. Porter's checked in.
Porter Jr.
.152 left to play here in the fourth. He can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
No good on that one.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Now here's Porter. 1:31 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Murray. Spurs passing it around. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Given Murray's slight frame, you'd think physical defense would bother him more. It doesn't.
Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 14. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jakob Poeltl.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. Outside for Murray. Back to Porter from past the arc. He can't get that one, so the Mavericks will take it the other way.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Spurs.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing.
For Jakob Poeltl.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most exciting of those, just send shots back. And that's what he did tonight in volume.
Up top, Porter, guarded by Porzingis, takes the 13-footer. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Spurs lead by 12.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty